Hey everybody, this is Shanita. Thank you so much for joining me again for another video. Y'all, I am in a room that I was already having trouble with my lights. Now I've got issues with the ceiling lights. So this video is a little bit dark and I can see it for myself. I completely apologize. I hope it's enough that you can at least see what's going on. Hopefully by the end of this video, by the time I get to the end of the styling process, I'll have all this figured out. But I was doing it. I started my hair and didn't know that I was going to be having these kind of issues. And so I figured I got to do my hair anyway. I'll just record it and we'll see what happens. I appreciate you. If you've never been here before, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So I am going to be using a new twisting cream today. I had such a hard time finding which one I was going to use. I'm going to have to just build up this list and start prioritizing things. And then I don't care what comes. That day I'm going to use that product because I do that already, but then something else will come up and I'm like, oh, but I really want to try that. So this is one of those days, and this is the last day I'm going to cheat and get things out of order. Today I am going to be mixing up my deep conditioners. I shampooed and conditioned my hair with the Curl of Essence Rice Water shampoo and conditioner. Well, go back. I pre-pooed with my overnight mask from Grow Gorgeous, and I did a video on that company. I'll link the video in the description box for those of you who've never heard of it and you want to see what I picked up from them and where I got it from. I really like that overnight mask, and so I slept in it last night. I got up this morning because I thought my hair would be a little mushy from it being in there all night, and I shampooed and conditioned with the rice water from Curl of Essence. So then I pulled out the hair growth treatment from my refrigerator to use, and then came down here and I was like, okay, I think that's enough strengthening properties for my hair for today, so I'm not going to use it after all. I'll put it back. What I did decide to do was something I talked about in a prior video. I have got a little bit of conditioner left in several deep conditioners, and I'm going to just throw them all in one bowl, mix them up, and see what I can get out of it today. So I've got several going on here. I'm going to mix Annabelle's Honey Molasses Conditioning Treatment. I've got a little of that left. I have the Love Bold OMG deep conditioner. I have some left. Believe it or not, this is a 2-ounce container and it spread really well. I used most of this on my entire head. Amazed that that stretched that far. The Unicurl deep conditioner I'm almost out of, and also Annabelle's Lemongrass Peppermint Hair Mask. So I won't be able to do an individual review on any of these products because I am literally going to take my little football bowl and I'm going to mix them all up in here, and I will probably, on top of that, put some hair oil in it. And I will use my Twisted Aloe Rose Oil. And I'm going to add a little bit of that. I'm probably not going to be able to show you guys a whole lot of much with no lighting today. So I'm just letting you know what's going to happen. I also am going to be, in this container, I have my scalp oil from Yadane Cultural Solutions. I didn't put anything on my scalp when I pre-pooed, and so this stuff is incredible. I don't have it down here to show you. Hopefully I'll remember to bring it down. If you like something thick and really moisturizing for your scalp, I like to do it when my hair is wet so that I don't have to do it when my hair is dry. And if I use a good one like this one, it'll last me from wash day to wash day without me having to put anything on my scalp. That's the idea anyway. So I am going to go off and I'm going to mix all of these together. You don't need to see me do it. I've got my plastic spoon in my bowl and I'm just going to dump them all in here, and then I'll bring you back when I get ready to apply it. But, oh, I didn't even talk about, y'all, forgive me. I'm going to twist my hair with the coconut milk twisting cream from Reclaim Your Crown. This is the second product I have from them. The other product that I have from them is a leave-in spray, and I've used that before by itself. It only has like 4 or 5 ingredients, but it is plenty of moisture for my hair. At least whatever styling product I used that day, it worked well with. So I'm going to use it again today. and I'm going to twist with their twisting cream. And so this is a, let's see what's in here. It says for twist out, braid outs, and set styles. And it has water, coconut milk, guar gum, glycerin, honey, olive oil, avocado oil, xanthan gum, cetyl alcohol, polysorbate 60, PEG 150 stearate, sorbic acid, and vanilla essential oils. So this does not have a butter in it. And so that will let me know whether I need to use a thicker leave-in to make sure I get plenty enough hydration with this. And I think I will. Since this does not have any butter in it, in this cold weather, my hair just has to have enough moisture to be able to retain from wash day to wash day. So I'm not going to be able to use that leave-in spray. Actually, I will. I'll just put another thicker leave-in on top. And here is what it looks like. I haven't even opened it yet. And as you can see, I'll let you see the consistency of it. I'll test it out when I get ready to use it. But I'm just gonna twist my hair, y'all. Just a usual thing. So I'm gonna go off. If anything changes, which you know it can, between the time I say it and the time I get back, I'll let you know. Again, thanks for joining me, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am applying this deep conditioner, and well, this deep conditioner mix that I just created here. I did end up, the 4 that I had actually was not enough, so I did end up putting the rest of that Curl of Essence hair growth treatment in it. And if you have used that, then you know it is slimy and slippery, so the slip in my hair right now is just off the charts. Just applying it, it is just incredible. I'm pulling out tangled hair, and it is going on magnificent. I love the way this feels. And every time I do this, I'm reminded how what a nice concoction this is when you just do a cocktail of deep conditioners. You should try it. Probably some of you have never even thought to do that, but if you have some, well, okay, I don't want to influence you to try it. I'm just telling you, I'm doing it. I've done it before, and I get incredible results because I get the benefit of all those different ingredients from all of those different brands. So I did end up using that in addition to those other 4, and I included oil from Belle Fleur, the company that I have been working with, who does those amazing natural soaps and incredible body oils. And now she has a growth serum, and it is actually currently on sale right now if you are interested in it. But it has black castor oil in it. It has black seed oil in it. If you are not a black seed oil person who knows a lot about that, look it up. Oh my gosh, it's rare, it is expensive, but it is incredible for your entire body. Literally, I take a tablespoon every single day, and I love it when I see it in hair products, because I know that's somebody who knows what they're doing, who've done some research, and who really wants to put out some quality products if they go so far as to buy that expensive oil and add it to these to their products. So I love seeing that. And yes, it is known to be a good growth oil, great for your scalp, heals inflammation, dry issues. It is not cheap. It is not cheap, but I have found a place that I get it. You know, I'm all about searching for a deal. So I scrounged the entire internet. I read the whole thing looking for a better buy and found a company I get it from. So I buy it by the liter. Is that a liter? 32 ounces. And so I take some, and I have recently started using on my face because I've read people talk about how it has helped with their acne and with their scars. And so all of that to say, here is the oil, and I put, I don't know, a couple of dropperfuls inside my little cocktail. Here are the ingredients. I'll try to hold it so you can see. Is it clear, y'all? I can't even tell. There we go. But it says this all natural pure oil promotes healthy hair growth by stimulating slow producing hair follicles and delivering essential fatty acids and vitamins into the scalp. Love that. So I added a few dropperfuls of that into the cocktail and I used it all. There was a ton of conditioner in there. Actually, by the time I dropped the curl essence one in there, I was like, oh, this is a lot. So I really packed it in. But it feels just incredible. And I do believe it was that slippery mixed one from the Curl of Essence that's got it so just so detangling. So this is it. I am going to put on my plastic cap. I'm going to sit under my heat cap to let all of this penetrate inside. And I also decided I'm going to do something different with the styling portion. I've got so many different butters and twisting creams I need to show you guys, but there is one that I mentioned before that I bought from McCurry. If you're not a part of McCurry, then you need to be. The link is in the description box, and it is a place where people sell handmade things similar to Etsy, I always say. But I have found a young man on there. He is in high school, and he has created this Ayurvedic hair butter that I was so interested in when I saw it because it is filled with incredible herbs. And I was like, what he know about making some butter? But the more I looked at it, I was like, I'm gonna get this. And so when he said in there that he was doing it for school, then I thought, okay, I'll get it now because it's like close to $20, right at $20, and I just don't pay that for no butter. But when he said it was for school and the ingredients sound so amazing, I thought, okay, it's for the kids, so I'm gonna get me some. Y'all, that stuff is so bomb. You can use it on your hair and your skin. And I know April, who also listened to me talk about it and saw it, went and got some for herself. She used hers before I did, and she was like, oh, sis, this is good. This is good. So I immediately went to open mine, and I didn't use it on my hair. I used it on my skin, and I was just floored. I used it at night after a shower prior to bed. The next morning, my skin still felt incredible. I have dry skin. I don't find things that stay moisturized overnight. Just from the time I go to bed to the time I wake up, my skin just dries out. It just completely dehydrates. This stuff is amazing. So I went back and got another jar, and so did she. So that should tell you that that just for the skin alone. But I am going to use it today on my hair. I want to use it on one side because I do want to try out that twisting cream from Reclaim Your Crown. But this is the butter from him. And here are the ingredients. I'm just going to slowly roll it around so you can get a bit of an idea of what I mean. For those of you who are Ayurvedic people, then your mouth is probably dropped open about now. So shea butter is shea butter, and there's another butter. No, just shea butter. But it too has black seed oil in it, and it has some oils we're familiar with down at the bottom we see all the time. But look up here at the herbs in this little baby. So I cannot wait to try it on my hair because of what it did to my skin. Like I was just speechless. So I went back to him and I was like, how in the world do you know how to do this? He's got his whole story there. I will put the link to his store in the description box too, but I'm going to use that on the other side of my hair. So not a comparison, so to speak, but just to be able to use both of them since I can't decide which one to use. So that is it. I'm going to put my plastic bag on, and y'all, I probably won't even be back to show you my twisting because every video has that on there. You know, it's the exact same process, and I will just come back to let you see what it looks like and to give you my final thoughts in the end. And I'll update you with any other modifications that I decide to do at that point. So I'll see you guys in the next clip. Okay, I just rinsed that deep conditioner out. My hair felt wonderful. If you haven't tried that, seriously, try it. Take some of the deep conditioners that you have a little bit left of and apply it. Rinse, mix it all together and apply it. My hair feels so incredible. Like I got the best of everything. Like my hair feels better than it ever has coming out of a deep conditioning. Like wonderful. Absolutely amazing. So I pulled my RX hair leave-in that I'm going to use all over my hair. And I'm going to use it on top of the rice water leave-in. I decided I'm going to use that anyway. So this is Reclaim Your Crown's leave-in spray, leave-in conditioner. And then this is an actual thick leave-in conditioner from RX Hair that I'm going to use a little bit more on top of. And if you can see this, I know several of you told me you had it and it was thick. And so as you can see, it is thick. Like it looks almost like a clay paste from the inside, but like you really have to beat it out of here. But it smooths on very well. Like it always penetrates right into my hair strands. For those of you who have not seen that video, I will find it and I will include it as well. But just for this little bit, I came back just so that I could show you the creams as I'm using them. Shucks. So this is rice water. So rice is starchy, and so I guess the rice water can get starchy, but this is completely on me because I've had it with no lid on. So let this be a lesson to you. If you have a rice water product that is supposed to come out of a spray, be sure to keep the lid on because it will get clogged. I can't get anything out. But in the meanwhile, I'll use the RX leave-in on this whole thing. Y'all, I got one problem after another one. This is clogged and I can't get it out because it's too thick. Since the sprayer is too little, this is too thick, so I can't get it out. My gosh, what? So as I've told you before, this leave-in is so thick I can barely get it out. So I literally have to take the top off and just put it into my hands. I know that they have put a brand new pump on the conditioner now. I saw that on their website and on Instagram where the pump allows the conditioner to come out a little freely. So for those of you who may have had an issue with the bottle, that should not be the case anymore. I do love this stuff. So that is it. So it has been 2 days and my hair is completely dry. I did a braid out, believe it or not, and I just took it down and I thought I better give you a shot before I start unraveling in the event that I make a mess, because you know I can. So this is the Reclaim Your Crown side. And here is the Indian herb Ayurvedic butter side. So this is remarkable so far. Like, look at this definition. Almost everything stayed neatly within the braid. So you know how long this takes to separate. I will go and take it down. I'll come back. I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so here are my final results. It's been about an hour or two since I told you I was gonna come back, so I did have a little bit of wear in it. And here is where I am. Here is the Reclaim Your Hair side, Reclaim Your Crown side, sorry. You can see that. And this side is the Indian herb butter side. I don't know if you can see any differences. I, for one, can see a few and I can feel a few. So the Reclaim Your Crown Twisting Cream. As you can see, this was made for twisting hair. I love that coconut milk is its second ingredient. Every time I look at that, I giggle. I make ice cream with coconut milk, so it's fascinating that I'm putting it in my hair. This has guar gum, glycerin, honey, olive oil, avocado oil, xanthan gum. So a couple of those are ingredients that give your hair a little more hold, and that's what I got here. This hair it has some definition. I still got my frizz here, you know, old faithful frizz that is always hanging around on the side. But as you can see, the hair here in the front, very defined. I typically can't go by my hair here in the center because all of this just frizzes. But at the back side, you can see had a little bit more definition. And it shows actually a little bit more shine. This it does have a slight soft hold to it. I can definitely feel the difference. This side, whereas it has more shine, does feel more soft. It is definitely more softer. All the oils inside of course, it lends to that shine and also some of that softness. It is super duper moisturized. You know, shea butter period makes a difference, and a good moisturizing butter. But this side does not have a whole lot of hold. So if you don't care about definition and you just want your hair to be moisturized and shiny and look amazing and feel amazing, this is a fantastic butter. It too, again, as you can see, the frizz is in the same area on the other side. It is my hair. So I don't know if I'm going to be a good person to test how much definition you get. Here in the front, you can see that it definitely had some definition. I try not to mess with the front too much because I know my hair, it just hangs and it's going to get frizzy if I play with it. But it has so much shine and it gives a lot of definition. If you exclude this frizzy area, and again, back here in the back, let me see, you can see that it too has more definition. This is just a different texture of hair back here. And so it typically agrees with anything, but I love them both. I love them both. Like, this would be the twisting cream I would use on a weekend if I were going to try to get through the week. I could very easily, like, it's moisturized too. It is extremely moisturized. It feels good, but it does have that teeny soft hold that this one does not. If I were going to wear this over the I could wear this for a few days without doing anything to it. And I think probably mid-week or so, or a few days, I spray a very light mist of some refresher spray and twist it back up. This, I would probably have to retwist at night, probably nightly. Probably every day I would have to retwist this, because the definition, because of how soft it is not going to hold definition for a very long time. So I would take this, I would not spray anything on it. It is super duper moisturized as it is. I would just take it as it is and put a few twists in it, which in either case to me is a win. I don't mind every 3 days or so retwisting this. I don't even mind every day putting a couple of big twists in here just so that it can maintain some of that smoothness and some of the definition. So this was not a, like I say, one versus the other. It was just an opportunity to try 2 of the twisting creams that I have in my stash at the same time so that I could be able to review them. I've got so many I got to show you guys, and I only have one head to show you on, so I may have to do more of this to try to get through some of the ones that I wanted to show. Would I buy either of these? I'd buy them both. Look at this definition here. I can feel like that soft, definitely not a crunch. Absolutely not. It's just a great hold. I love how it feels, and I love how this feels. But you can definitely see how all of those oils and the butter makes a difference in how this looks. A lot more shiny. And I definitely would buy this again. If you've got hair that you, like I said, you don't care so much about definition, you could put this on your hair on a weekend, this will take you all week. You don't have to touch this again. It has everything but the kitchen sink in it. Every fantastic oil there is in this stuff. Castor oil, coconut oil, olive oil, avocado oil, almond, black seed, and then essential oils of rosemary, peppermint, eucalyptus, and lavender. This would be so bomb on your scalp. Oh my gosh. If you've got dry scalp and you wanted that to last all week and not have to touch it again, this is what you want. And all these herbs are so great for your scalp as well. They really assist with hair growth and dry, itchy scalp, any scalp issues at all. These Ayurvedic herbs are healing plants. So this would be great for your scalp, but as you can see, it works wonders for the hair as well. I used this initially on my skin, and that's where I was like, oh my word, this stuff is bomb. It is so good. So I've got 2 of these. I use one in my bathroom for skin. I keep one down here for my hair. It is absolutely super, filled with oils, whereas this side, you see, it still has plenty of definition. And I'm not saying that it is doesn't have any shine, it just doesn't have as much, but it feels great as well, and it's nice, and it is moisturized. And this has, before I say that, let me be sure, this has avocado oil. So it has avocado oil, and olive oil, about 6th and 7th ingredient, and it has a vanilla essential oil in as the last ingredient. Oh, I like that. Oh, I don't think I've ever heard of a vanilla essential oil. Where can I get that? I love the smell of vanilla. I'll vanilla up all of my products. I love this. That smells very good. Whereas this one, since I'm smelling, doesn't have a smell. There's no fragrance in this. It's just butter. It's just straight butter. But it's a nice fresh, is there a fragrance in it? Yeah, it's just a fresh scent. No, it has those essential oils in it, so it just kind of dials down all those Ayurvedic natural smells and makes it just, all I smell is butter. It's very fresh, very nice. But I would say, if anything, this one was not fragranced based on the ingredients. And if you care about fragrance, you're not going to get anything from that. But what do you guys think? I'm so tickled about both of these. This young man is going places. I asked him the other day, it's like, okay, these butters are so good. Are you going to be doing some other stuff that I need to keep an eye on? And he said he's currently working on an oil. So I would ask you to go and get this just to support him. I love to see young people, any people for that matter, branch out on their own and try to make a business for themselves. Any kind of way to make a living to help your own situation. This is great. You're going to love this for your hair, and you're going to love it for your skin. Super duper. This, all the same. This is a nice size butter that you can get through. This is not one of those huge ones that's just going to sit up on your with your other stash. If you use this and use it on 2 or 3 of your children's head at some point, you're going to go through this quickly. It is 6 ounces. I used, look at that. That is just me using it by itself. You get a lot of cream for your money, but you know what? I'm at the point now, I want butters and products I can use up. Like, I don't want any more products in big, huge containers. We all talked about wanting that, and I do love it for conditioners because I go through that. But a few more uses, I can actually get through this. And I would say add a dab of oil on top of this if you just want more oil in it. But my hair is so full. It feels very healthy, and I love both sides. So be sure to check out Reclaim Your Crown. I'll put the in the description box the link for this one, and I do have a coupon. Do I? I do have a coupon code for this one, you guys. I think I do. I'm pretty sure I do. If I don't, I'll get one now since I said I do. And so you can try this with that discount and save yourself some money to give this a try. This brand also has, I just have this twisting cream, but there are all kinds of products on there that you will love. If you follow them on Instagram or on their website, you'll be able to see other people, again, use this, how they've used it, see the reviews, see other reviews, and know that this is absolutely fantastic. It was a great wash day. It was an absolute great wash day, and I wouldn't dare leave here without gloating on my boo. This is the leave-in by RX Hair Naturals that I recently became an ambassador for. I love this stuff so much. It's so freaking thick, but it is another one that I'm going to go through. Look at that. I'm about halfway down. I think I've used it twice, but it's so thick. It is cocoa butter. Cocoa butter is the first ingredient. I've never seen that before. And when I first saw that, I was so skeptical. I was like, we've been told to use products that has water in the first ingredient always, but this stuff has cocoa butter, cocoa butter, the copaiba balsam, olive oil, marshmallow root, bihydramonium methyl sulfate, cetyl alcohol, organic banana juice, hydrolyzed oat protein, organic castor oil, provitamin B5, aloe powder, copolymer, natural fragrance, and glycerin. It has water as one of the last ingredients. The last ingredient. But it melts instantly into your hair strands. Like instantly, the second it touches it. You don't have to rub it. You don't have to put heat to it. I will put the entire video down where I showed you all of these products. This is like a brand that blew my mind. The owner is a pharmacist, and so she formulated this. And when I told her or mentioned about how the whole water thing, we're always told to use products with water as the first ingredient, she was like, we figured we'd give you some quality ingredients for your hair. You got plenty of water in your shower. I was like, I hear you, sis. I hear you. This changed the game for me as far as that whole make sure water is your first ingredient. You just got to try stuff, and it is even better if somebody else tries it for you. This is awesome. Awesome. You'll see my rave review in the description below in that entire video. I used her hair and beard oil on my scalp, and I added a few drops to the top of my hair on the side where I used to reclaim your crown. I knew the other side did not need any. And this is very good. It has in it, I'll give you the first 5 ingredients: grapeseed oil, castor, moringa, coconut, and jojoba. All very good, nice, shiny, moisturizing. Well, they're oils that give you nice, shiny, moisturizing, and very smooth hair. And I loved it. The entire wash day, again, was a total win. So be sure to check out all 3 of these companies. Actually, I'll put all 3 down in the description box. I do have coupon codes for 2 of them, and I will put them next to it. Be sure that you follow them on Instagram if you are an Instagrammer, and follow their sales and contents, and check out their website if you are not, so that you can sign up for their emails, so you can get all the information on their upcoming products and events and sales. And if you want to just stay in the loop, be sure to follow all of them. All amazing companies. Fantastic wash day. I'm super duper happy. I will see you guys in the next one. That is it for this video, and be sure that you are subscribed. Like this video if you enjoy videos where I mix up products, not necessarily using the same line, but mixing it up, doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It will give you an opportunity to see more products in one video, and that way maybe I can actually get through more products. That would be a big help. So I hope you like these. Hit the like button if you do. Subscribe. Leave any comments that you have down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.